Hey guys, welcome to the fourth video of this series. In the last video, I showed you all the different types of ads you can use on Facebook and which ones work most effectively for you. And in this fourth video, I'm going to show you how to hyper-target individuals who qualify for what you're looking to offer. So instead of just getting curious leads, we're looking to get qualified leads, and I'll show you the step-by-step process to do that. If you have any questions about anything I talk about in any of my videos, feel free to ping me on Facebook or send me a text. I am always available for you guys because I'm looking to help you out. So like I touched about in the third video, the lead generation ad is really the most effective for you as a real estate agent. And we're just going to get started right away. I'm going to put on these bad boys because things are getting serious out here. So make sure you're naming everything the same so it's easy to find when you do want to come back and look at your results or find your leads. So just for this one, we're going to say lead ad. Click setup. I'm going to click whatever your time zone is. Right now I'm in the central time zone. Wait till it loads up for us. And make sure, like I said before, you are categorizing and naming all of your ads within this campaign the same thing so it's easy to find. Lead ad. Now this is where we really get started. So we are going to create a new audience right here. And this is where it starts, is the location. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a buyer audience and a seller or listing audience. And I'll show you the difference between the two and how to properly target individuals that have that goal of either looking to buy a house or looking to list their house. So, wherever you're located, I'm going to give the example of Rochester, Minnesota, because that's where I am right now. So I'm just going to type in Rochester. As you can see, I type it in and auto fills right for you. It allows you to target anyone all the way up to 50 miles and all the way down to 10 miles. So within that radius. So if I were to target in Rochester like I am right now, this advertisement that I create would get in front of people's eyes that are in Rochester and 25 miles around Rochester. So as you can see right here, that's getting around 150,000 people. Another very cool thing that you can do on Facebook within targeting is drop a pin. So you click drop pin, and you can drop this pin anywhere you want. And okay, say we want to target a specific neighborhood. So we're going to go in Northrop. We're just going to drop the pin there. And now it goes to the coordinates. And within those coordinates, you can get down to 1 mile. So say you know there are people looking to list their home within this neighborhood. You can drop in within a mile, and you're getting within this entire neighborhood, which is super cool. And if you have those insights, that is very, very powerful for your targeting. But in this example, since I know many agents don't have this data, if they do have this market research, that is awesome, and that'll even make your ads more effective. But in this example, we're just going to use Rochester, Minnesota. We're going to target in a radius of 25 miles. Now, next part of this is age. Now, of course, 18-year-olds aren't looking to buy a home. So in my audience that I create, I always start at 24 years old. This is when first-time home buyers become of age, 24 years old, around right out of college, within their first job out of school, or they've moved out and they're looking to buy a home or rent a home. This is the age they do that at. And you might be thinking 65 plus, John. It seems a little old. Now that makes sense, but something that older individuals like to do is show their family members things they find on Facebook. I don't know if you or your parents are on Facebook, but they always show me things, tag me in them. I'm like, Mom, that's embarrassing. But people that are 65 and older love being on Facebook, and they're slow scrollers. So everything that comes up on their screen, they're actually looking at. They're not just going bang, 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 bang. Their eyeballs are glued to their phones, which is huge, and you can really generate and capture their attention. So we're going to keep it from 24 to 65 plus with the age. Gender, we're going to keep it with all. Language, you don't have to worry too much about. I just put in English. So it's only people who speak whatever language you are speaking, which is English for me. Now this, right now, detailed targeting is the most important part in it. Within the detailed targeting, this is where a lot of real estate agents don't get the most bang for their buck. So I'm going to show you the step-by-step process of only targeting people who are truly interested in what you have to offer and you as an agent. So we'll get started right here. This, where it says detailed targeting, include people who match at least one of the following. So your ad is going to go in front of people who match at least one of the following characteristics. So we're going to start it off. This is a buyer ad. So you have a listing out and you want to attract buyers to your listing. So first off, we're going to go homeowners, obviously, because everyone who's looking to buy a home, for the most part, is a home buyer or a homeowner. Next, renters. These are people who rent their home right now. Next, we are going to type in real estate under the interests. So as you can see right here, interests, people who have expressed an interest in or pages related to real estate. So what this means is you're going to be targeting people who are searching sites like Zillow, Realtor.com. They're on Google searching homes for sale in Rochester, homes for sale in general. You're going to be targeting these people specifically. So you're not just getting in front of regular homeowners or regular renters. You're getting people who are looking to buy a home because there's searching sites like Zillow, like Realtor.com. I'm sure there's plenty more different websites where people can search to find homes, even Craigslist. Now, thing that comes in next, I'm going to click expand interests. Excuse me. We're going to exclude people. Now, excluding people is an area where a lot of people just don't even think about because they're just trying to get in front of the most people. But if you exclude people, this makes your ad even more efficient and more effective because you're not wasting your money on getting in front of people who really have nothing to do with your ad. So, you're a real estate agent. Can you think of one person or one industry who wouldn't benefit from your ad? If you answer this in your head as another real estate agent, you're correct. You don't want to show your ads to other real estate agents for more reasons than one. One is they're most likely not going to buy from another realtor. And two, you want to keep your strategy and your tactics and your Facebook ads only in front of you and your team, not in front of competitors. So now we're going to type in real estate. Let's see here. Real estate broker. And type in demographics. And you're going to click on work. Job titles. This is when you start searching. Real estate broker. Now, Facebook has done a new tactic where they're trying to have a space where you can't target based off job titles, but a way around that is I found is to type in based off the industry, not just the job title. So as you see here, it still gives you access to the industry, which is super beneficial for you. So we are going to look and search real estate. And it's going to be in demographic here. People who are owners or employees of a business in the real estate industry. And how Facebook finds this is, as you can see here where it says source, they use Oracle Data Cloud, which is a US business-to-business data on 29 million businesses and over 70 validated data resources. So this data is extremely valid. Now, we have all that, and you may think, okay, John, the only people you're targeting are homeowners, renters, and people who are interested in moving. Yes, so far. But now we're going to make, this is where the targeting becomes hyper-targeting. And see this word and? This is where you're truly going to get your qualified leads. So right now we're targeting homeowners, renters, and real estate people who are interested in real estate. They're searching those websites. And we're going to search likely to move. See, if you hover over here, it gives a brief description of what this is. So likely to move, people who are very likely to move residences. There we go. And the source, partner category provided by Epsilon, which Epsilon is a data company that has access to a lot of financial information. So if individuals' credit is ready for them to purchase a new home, it's based off their age, based off where they went to school, based off where they live. This is giving you insights into only people who qualify. I keep saying the word qualify because I'm looking to get you qualified leads. So we're going to search in, we're going to click on likely to move. We're also, since we're creating a buyer audience, we are going to type in first time home buyer. First time home buyer. And that's in the demographic. Make sure you get the demographic. This audience segment targets consumers who are likely to be first home time buyers. So we're really narrowing that audience down to people who are first time home buyers, likely to move, and remember that word, and real estate interests, renters, and home buyers, homeowners. So just to summarize what we've done so far, we have targeted based off location, Rochester and the surrounding area, people with the age of 24 to 65 plus. And then the most important part, the detailed targeting. This ad is only going to go in front of people who are homeowners, renters, people interested in moving based off their search history on any search engine, if they're searching Zillow, Realtor.com, etc. And they must be doing those things, and they must be likely to move and be a first-time home buyer. So as you can see here, your reach is at 11,000 people, but out of those 11,000 people, all of them are qualified. And don't forget, we have also excluded people. Remember, exclude people who are owners or employees of a business in the real estate industry, and people with the job title real estate broker in their Facebook profile. If you want to get even more narrow of an audience, we will search in recently moved. These are people who updated their profile within a new current city in the last 6 months. So they just moved, so odds are they're not looking to buy a new home yet. Another thing we want to exclude is recent home buyer. People who have recently purchased a home, because we don't want to put our content in front of people who won't benefit from it most, because that would be wasting your hard-earned money. We're only looking to put your ad in front of people who qualify. Again, I keep saying that because it's so important. And I know I said this before, but Facebook took away the ability to target based off job titles, but as you can see, some of them still do apply. So we type in realtor. Let's just see what else we can get if we type in real estate. Real estate there. Real estate one more time. You guys can do this on your own, but I'm just giving you an example of things you want to exclude. Job title, real estate associate. And you can do this until you're positive that you've hit all of people who have the job title of real estate in their title, in their job title, because that is very important. And as you can see, the potential reach is going down. It was at 11,000, but it took off individuals, which means you're saving even more money. So now that you have that extremely hyper-targeted strategy down, you're going to keep on going down. And placements. What placements means is this is where your ad is going to be. So we're focusing only on Facebook right now. So we're going to click on Edit Placements. And within that Edit Placements, we're going to uncheck Instant Articles and only have Feeds checked. Feeds is the home part of Facebook. This is where you're going to do most of your scrolling and consuming content. And this is where you can get people's attention. So we're going to stay on the feed portion of Facebook. And we are going to uncheck Instagram. I have tested Instagram ads for real estate especially. And of course, it depends on every market, but I found a lot more success on just Facebook. And especially if you don't have an Instagram account, it's just not worth spending money on. So we're only focusing on Facebook. And you can leave all mobile devices. That is fine. And now the budget and schedule part of it. This is another very important part because this is the money that you're putting behind your ads. And what I found is that using $20 a day is the most effective. And I go by the strategy of once you get 10 leads, pause your ad, which I show you in a later video. Pause your ad, and once you get those 10 leads, really work those ads, really work those leads, and get all the information you can from them. And you can find out what's their current situation. Are they looking to buy a home in 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months? What's their situation? Get everything from them. Then you can categorize them and turn your ad on again. So with a $20 ad budget per day, you'll be spending about $140 per week. And remember, this is per week. And once you get those 10 leads, pause your ad, keep working them. And this will allow you to have constant leads in your pipeline. And the difference of a $20 ad per day compared to a $5 to $10 budget a day is that the typical person in any market is going to be spending $5 to $10. But if you're at $20, you're going to really separate yourself from your competition, especially in the real estate industry. So, stick to the course, stay positive, have this $20 a day budget, and you're going to separate yourself so much more compared to your competition. You're going to get in front of those people's eyes first and stay at their top of mind when they think of real estate. So from there, you're going to leave everything else the same, and you are good to go. Something to really make sure you do is scroll back up to within your detailed targeting and click Save This Audience. And we are going to save this audience as Buyer Audience. So this audience is for people looking to buy a home. So if you have a listing, this is the audience you would target. Now, for a seller or a lister, if you're trying to get listing leads, the only thing that you would change within your audience, so go back up here, the only thing you would change, let's see if I can find it here, is real estate. You take that off because people who are searching those websites looking to buy homes, you're now looking to find people who are looking to sell their homes. So you take off that from it. You take off first home buyer and likely, leave likely to move. So like I said, you just take off those two things, and this is a new audience that is now called, you can call it as save as new, and we call this a seller audience. Click save. Just going through my checklist, see if I missed anything. Yeah, that really gives you a step-by-step process of creating an audience that only includes qualified people, qualified leads, whether that be a buyer or seller. Once you're done with that, hit continue. And in the next video, I will show you all about how to create the ad part of it, whether it's a video ad, whether it's a picture ad, whether it's a quiz, whether it's taking some to a website. The options are unlimited, and I will show you which ads work best, what images work best, what text, how to do proper copy. I'll show that all in the next video. But if you have any questions about anything, about the audience, about who to exclude, who to include, how to target properly, because that's huge, send me a message. I'd love to chat. All right, I will see you guys in the next video. Looking forward to it.